Look at question number 76, phrase replacement. The shopkeeper would have fined her if he come to know that she damaged the toy on exhibit. This is a question related to the if clauses. If you know the if clauses rules, then this would be quite easy. Surprisingly, you don't have the answer. In the given options, the correct option is not given. Can anybody give me the correct answer for this question? Yeah? If he? What are the if clauses rules? Do you remember the if clauses rules? What is the first one? First rule. If plus, subject plus, V1 or V5 plus, object. Simple present is connected with a subject plus, will or shall plus, V1 plus object. This is rule number 1 of the if clauses, clause 1. Next, clause 2. What is clause 2? If is connected with subject plus, V2 plus object. It is connected with a subject plus, would, should, could, might, plus V1 plus object. Next, what is rule number 3? If is connected with subject plus past perfect. Past perfect in the sense had plus V3 connected with subject plus again would, should, could and might plus have plus V3 plus object. Next, final one, that is zero condition. This is connected with simple present. Again on the other side, it is again simple present. So if you can find out one clause, you can get the answer in the other clause. Look at the first half of the sentence. What is the first half of the sentence? The shopkeeper would have fined. Now we have to find out for this structure. Where do you find would have fined? Where do you find that? That comes with the third case second clause. Would have plus a V3. And on the other clause, what do you need on the other side? Had plus V3. Now, looking at the sentence, do you have had plus V3 in this case? No. What do you need there? He had come. So you just not came, it is come. Come, came, come. Again V3 is again come. Not came, come. Okay, come is V1. Came is V2. Again come is V3. Had plus V3, had come. Your answer must be had come, it is not come. Okay, so you can write this down if you want. How many of you are done with if clauses? How many of you are done with if clauses? If clauses class. So almost half of you are not done with if clause. So this is quite important one. Based on this, you have 2 questions in today's paper. Completed? Next, let us move to 77. A group of people, typically with vehicles or animals traveling together. Group of people with vehicles or with animals. What is it called as? Caravan, battery, cache, cargo. Cargo is related to the goods. Goods transportation, only goods. Next, cache is a kind of again goods but a case of similar items. Next, battery is group of guns. Group of guns is called as battery. Group of different weapons, it is called as only group of guns is battery. What is group of all the weapons, military weapons? What is it called as? Arsenal. Next, caravan is nothing but any group of people who travel with animals or vehicles. It is called as caravan. So your answer must be here only the first one. Next, move to 78. The quite famous rule, quite common rule that you all know, that is one of. One of is followed by what? One of is followed by plural noun plus singular verb. Look at the sentence given. One of the biggest enterprise is given as singular noun. Change it into plural noun. What must be there? One of the biggest enterprises in India is again singular verb. That is fine. So only how to change the noun form. What else are the words which are followed by plural noun and singular verb other than one of? Other than one of. One of, none of, each of, any of, either of, neither of. All of them are followed by plural noun plus singular verb. Very important rule. So there could be two possibilities of errors. Error could be given in plural noun, error also could be given in the verb. He would also say, what is the sentence given? What is the sentence here? One of the biggest enterprises, he would say enterprises are. So error could be in the verb place, error could be also in the noun place. So it should be only plural noun and singular verb. This verb actually relates to these pronouns here. It doesn't relate to the plural noun. It relates to the first proper pronoun here. The pronouns are one of, none of, each of, any of, either of, neither of. All of them are singulars. So verb must be only singular. Next, let us move to 79. He will lose all of his wealth or all his health if he doesn't mend his ways. See, once look at only this, he will lose. Can you tell me the tense of this? Can you tell me the tense of this will lose? Simple future. Now this is simple future if clauses related. Now where do you come across? I had given you 4 structures. Now out of 4 structures, in which structure did you see simple future? 1, 2, 3, 4. First one. In the first one you have seen simple future, will, shall plus V1, right? On the other side. Now what was on the first side? What was on the first side? Simple present. Simple present structure is subject plus V1 or V5 plus object. Once if you look at the sentence very carefully, of course this is in the simple present, but the verb is wrong. All the do forms, does form, do form or did form, all of them are followed by only V1. Now mends is not V1, it is only meant. If the sentence is in positive, for example, you can use it as he meant something. Now if you want to change it into negative, what is the negative sentence here? He doesn't mend only, not mends. He eats biryani. What is the negative? He doesn't eat biryani, that's it. He comes to classes, negative. He doesn't come to classes. Again I'm hearing some S sound at last. No S again. Whenever you come across do, it can be do, did or does. All of them are followed by only verb form 1. That's it. So your answer must be only meant, it is not mends. So where is that answer? First one. Move to 80. Lavish. He lives a lavish style. Lavish, excessive and grand. These two are directly synonyms. Generous is a kind person, not that related as the antonym. Moderate is a balanced person who doesn't show off. This is absolutely antonym. Your answer comes with the 4th one. Move to 81. Have you found the rearrangement? Yes? Shall we go with the shortcut or long? Short. I will only underline 4 words. Find out the rearrangement. Look at the D first of all. The chariot. Which chariot are you speaking about? The chariot in the sense particular, right? Where is this case? Whenever you speak about the introduction of a chariot, then only you can speak about the chariot. A boy, and when you are referring to the same boy, then you have to use the boy. A girl, and when you are referring to the same girl, you have to use the girl. Now, the chariot is already given. Now you have to find for a chariot. Where is a chariot? What is your pair? BD. Tell me the answer. Where is BD? First one out. Second one, BC, BC. What is your answer? 2. That's it. Now let us look at the rearrangement. Let us look at the rearrangement. Let us check whether it is correct or not. Okay. Look at A here. From A. Once look at B. Again, let us answer with B. What is here? The city. Which city are you speaking about? Which city are you speaking about? You are referring to Puri. What is another pair here? C with a B. Do you have CB? Yes. Next, the finest example of this Konark temple in Puri. Now the finest example, what is the finest example? Why do we need finest example? We are referring to the architecture or sculpture of something. The finest example of this sculpture and architect is in the Konark temple, Puri. And this city, the Puri city, is visited by thousands curious to see the temple in the form of a chariot. And this chariot with the immense wheels and horses is carved from the stone. So here, the finest example of this sculpture refers to A with a C combination. And this Puri city is referred as city there, that is CB combination. And this chariot is again represented in a D, that is a combination of AC, BD. And this is a long process. This is a long way that you can do. The short way is simply chariot, the chariot. Direct answer, BD, that's it. That comes with the second one. Move to 82. One word substitution. A person appointed by two parties to solve a dispute. If there is any problem, like some mediator, if in a language like mediator. Auditor, atheist, next anarchist, next one arbitrator. Auditor, you know, he is related to the financial cases, deals financial case of two parties. Auditor, right? Next, atheist, theist. Who is a theist? Theo. Who is Theo? Theo means God. Theist means one who believes in God. Atheist means one who doesn't believe in God. Theology. What is logy? Theology is nothing but study of God. You should relate all these words in a sequence. Okay, one is theo, another one is theist, atheist, theology. Next one, anarchist, anarchy. You know anarchy? Anarchy is like a rule by kings and queens. One who supports this type of like king's rule, queen's rule is called as anarchist. Arbitrator is a mediator who solves the disputes between two parties. That comes with the 4. How many one-word substitutions have you learned so far? Anybody 100? 100 plus? 100, 100 plus, 1, 2. Anybody 150 plus? 150 plus. Anybody only 50 plus? 50 plus. So all the below are below 50 or above 250? Below 50. Anybody who is below 10? Below 20? Below 20. He is genuine. Good. Below 30? Good. I don't say good. I actually say good for your genuinity, but honesty. Well, the problem comes with the examination. They don't check your honesty or genuinity. They only check your marks. Awards are given only for the marks, not for your honesty. If you are lacking vocabulary skills in SSC, remember, it is impossible for you to score properly, score well. You can score, but you have to score well. Some people would say, sir, I know all these words. Why to focus on these words? I regularly chat. I know all English. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. You should at least know by the time of the examination, one word substitution, at least 500. At least a minimum 500. Vocabulary, minimum at least 1000. Idioms and phrases, at least 200 to 300. If you are lacking these cases, remember, then you are in danger zone. I don't say that you will be failed and all, you are in danger zone. Of course, you don't have too much of time for the examination, and all that I can suggest you is use some shortcut methods, focus on the important ones, focus on the previous question paper, vocabulary and one word substitutions.
Has anybody gone through the previous question papers? How many of you have gone through the previous question papers? Good. Surprisingly, not even half of you. So that is one of the most, I can say, the negative part for the aspirant. It can be any aspirant. If you are coming into any competitive field, remember, first you should check the notification. Next thing that you have to check is previous question papers. Very important part. If you are not going through the previous question papers, remember, you are not on the track. Got my point? Whatever. Let us go to the next question. Sabotage. Sabotage. What in by sabotage? Sabotage antonym kavali ikkada. What do you mean? What is the antonym? Sabotage is to destroy. Cripple is to make something not work, just like destroy only. And damage again comes as a synonym. These two and damage, these three are synonyms directly. Antonym comes with a create, reproduce something new, make something new. Move to 84. I never miss a cricket match as I am fond of cricket from childhood. I never miss. I never miss. We are referring to the habitual case of person. Can be used in the simple present tense, V1 or V5. I plus V1 is absolutely fine. I never miss a cricket match as I am fond of. Fond of means, what do you mean fond of? Fond of, interested, enthusiastic of something. I am fond of cricket from childhood. Whenever you are referring to some indicator as point of time, never ever use from, it is only since. So answer comes with the last part, that is since. Where do you use since? Where do you use for? Since is used for point of time and for is used for period of time. You should know this. Okay, we are attending the classes from 3 months. Is that correct? Absolutely wrong. We are attending classes for 3 months, since 3 months, from 3 months. What is your answer? Raise hands for from 3 months. We are attending classes from 3 months. No? Only half hand? No confidence? That's it? Only 2? Only 3? That's it? From 3 months. Come on, 4. That's it, only 4. 5? 6? Anybody else? Just that's it. From. There was only one hand. And when I said that's it, 2 hands, then 3 hands, then 4, then 5. This is how the question papers are in the examination. From is wrong. Next, how many of you since? How many of you since? Since 3 months. Since 3 months. Okay, next, how many of you for 3 months? Okay, I think there are none of the above. Who is none of the above? Any new word? I don't think so. Okay, since is again wrong because since is you only used for point of time. We are referring to the 3 months, that is period, that is for 3 months. You should differentiate properly which is point of time, which is period of time. So it is only since childhood because this is point of an incident. Next one, 85. Do not dash him, he has done no harm to you. He has done no harm to you. You have to decide the answer based on the second sentence. He has done no harm to you. That means he did not do any harm. So do not admit him, do not accuse him, do not admire him, do not assure him. For example, if anybody does some harm, then you immediately accuse that person. You put some blame on him. So when nobody does any harm, you cannot accuse him. Accuse is nothing but a blame. Admit is to accept. Admire is to praise. Assure is to make sure or make some promise. So your answer comes with only the second one. Do not accuse him because he did not do any wrong. Move to 86. Change the statement from active to passive. They did not repair my phone yesterday. What is the shortcut? What is the shortcut? Did not repair. What is the tense? What is the tense? Not past tense. Simple past tense. Don't say past tense because past tense has again 4. It is simple past tense. Why simple past tense? It has did. Simple past tense changes to was or were plus V3. Now find out for the structure. Could not be repaired, was not repaired, had not been repaired, did not get repaired. What is the answer? Was not repaired. Direct. That is how you have to find the answer. If you don't know the tense, nobody can do anything. If you don't know the tense, remember, learn it within one day. All the tense structures, voice structures, speech structures. If you sit and say, no sir, I cannot remember, then you will lose at least 2 to 3 marks directly on the tenses. Next, 87. Spill. What is spilling? Spill the water. You have one idiom on this. Spill beans. What in by spilling the beans? Spilling the beans is revealing the secret. Spilling the beans in the sense revealing some secret. What is another idiom for the meaning revealing the secret? Cat out of the bag is again revealing the secret. Spill is to, like, when you take water, if it falls over, that is called as spilling. You need to get the synonym for this. Filter, absorb, feather, a drop. What you can use here? Dropping them, dropping that, spilling that. Move to 88. Get the reported speech, indirect speech of this. The French scientist said, I want to study. I want. What is the tense? I want. I is subject, want is V1. What is the tense? Simple present. Changes to. Changes to. Simple past. Don't tell me past. Simple past. What is structure of simple past? Subject plus V2. Find out for subject plus V2. He wanted to study. Next, he wants to study. Next one, I wanted to study. Next one, I want to study. Can we eliminate some of the options? Just eliminate whatever that are not V2s. See, wanted, wanted. These two are V2s. Wants is V5 and want is V1. Eliminate that two. So fourth one is out as well as second one is out. Your answer is 1 or 3. Tell me your answer. Here it is wanted and in the third also it is wanted. But once check the difference between these two. He wanted, I wanted. In the reported speech, you have to use only which persons? Only third persons, not first person, not second person, only third persons. What are third persons? One is they, another one is he, she, and it. If it is singular, he, she, it. If it is plural, they. Remember these rules. In the indirect speech, you have to use only these 4 pronouns. So your answer absolutely comes with the first one. Once let us check that. The French scientist said, I want to study how bees and wasps find their way home. Change that into indirect speech. The French scientist said that. Said changes to said that. I changes to he. Want changes to wanted. He wanted to study how bees and wasps find their way. Find is here V1. Again changes to V2. Found their way home. Absolutely your answer is first one. Without doing all that, your direct shortcut is I plus V1, that means subject plus V1, simple present changes to simple past, that means subject plus V2. Find out for he wanted, find out for I wanted. We cannot use first person, your answer is only 1. That's it. That is short. Move to 89. What is the first sentence? What can be the first one? Can you eliminate 2 options directly which cannot be the beginners? He, pronoun cannot be the beginner. Again, he cannot be the beginner. We refer to he as somebody. Next, the 2 remaining options are A as well as D. You have A as well as D in the given options. Let us check for A and let us check for the D. Once look at the sentence very carefully, very carefully. I told this same rule just before. A foolish king, the king. Now tell me your starter. A or D? Because it has A. There lived a foolish king in a large kingdom, and immediately we have to use the king. The king refers to a king. So your answer immediately comes with the AD. Where is that AD? Fourth one. That's your arrangement. Next, move to 90. In addition to understanding the specific issue to be tackled, tackle in the sense to handle, solve something. The subcommittee examined the larger dash on the problem. Instead of understanding the specific issue, instead of understanding what is the issue, the committee examined the larger dash. Larger is nothing but here, it can be used as the adjective, and in the blank we need noun form. Now perspective, prospective, proportion, next perception. Proportion is in the sense part of something. Perception is nothing but imaginary case, relates to idea. Next one, perspective is nothing but point of view. Next, prospective is nothing but anything that relates to the future case, like anything that is likely to happen, like potential. Yeah, now tell me your answer. In addition to understanding the specific issue, instead of understanding the issue that is to be solved, the subcommittee examined the larger dash on the problem. Now, perspective, prospective, it is not part, it is not idea. Eliminate that 3 and 4. Now, what can be your answer? It has examined the larger point of view on the problem. It has examined the larger, like, potential on the problem. What can be there? See, we are referring to the things that can be solved, ways that are solved. Ways are nothing but they relate to the point of views. That comes with the first one. Next, move to 91. Breakthrough. Where do you use this word breakthrough? The police got some breakthrough in the case. What is breakthrough? Some clue. Some clue. Okay, we need synonym here. Okay, we need synonym. Coincidence. Coincidence is something which happens unknowingly at the same time. Accident almost comes as the coincidence. Next, disaster. Another one is discovery. What can be an answer? Police got some breakthrough. That means they have discovered something new. Synonym comes with the 4. Move to 92. Through thick and thin. I had gone through thick and thin in my life. What do you mean by I had gone through thick and thin? I had experienced everything. When you experience both happiness, pain, everything, that is called as going through thick and thin. When you are preparing for the examination, you go through thick and thin. Really? Are you all going through thick and thin? It doesn't look like you are going through thick and thin. Right. What is this meaning that you can get here? Humility with all kinds of people under all conditions with ego and pride. What is the answer? You experience everything in your life. That is nothing but thick and thin. Sadness and happiness. Move to 93. On the horizon, positive. This is positive idiom here. On the horizon. What is on the horizon? The successful beginning of a business venture. An event that is likely to end soon. This is negative case. Eliminate that. An event that is likely to happen soon. A plan for the distant future. What is the answer? An event that is likely to happen soon, immediately, when something is going to begin very soon. Next, 94. Incorrectly spelled word. Liaison, unison, vehement, occasion. Liaison is nothing but just like association, group. Unison is also same, like unity, unification of something, association of something. Vehement is forceful. Fearful, you can say, very harsh, violent. Occasion, what is spelling of occasion? O-double-C must be there. You must be very careful at the case of double letters. Be very careful in the double letter spelling. You may miss that. Even the examiner stresses on these kind of letters because you won't find the difference. You won't find much difference in the spelling. When you pronounce them, it pronounces the same. Okay, so without even 2 C's, if you have only 1 C, the pronunciation is same. Can you pronounce that last word? Occasion, same pronunciation, but spelling is double C. This is where you will be caught. Be careful. Next, incorrectly spelled word again. Discourage, disappoint, disastrous, desperate. Discouraging, courage. Once look at this. Courage and opposite word is discourage. Next, what is disappoint spelling? D-I-S-S-A-P-P. Appoint. Appointment. What is appointment spelling? A-P-O or A-P-P-O? APPO. You all get your appointment orders when you crack the job. Disastrous. Another one is desperate. Desperate and when you seriously long for something, you are all desperate to get the job. Yes or no? కొంతమంది ఏమో సార్ doubtful. Desperate is longing, strong desire. Disastrous is dangerous, destructive. Move to 96. I think you found it quite easy. Only 3-line sentences there. Yes, I don't know how many of you got 5 out of 5 in this. Even if you don't get 5 out of 5 in this, then God must help you. The muskmelon is dash perfect summer dash. Is dash perfect summer dash. Few, a, and much. Can you eliminate one option directly? And is out. Much perfect summer, a perfect summer, few perfect summer. Which one can be used? It can be only a perfect summer dash. Summer disaster, summer hazard, summer companion, summer enemy. It is summer companion. That means you always have it. You always drink that juice, that fruit. That is called as companion. Companion and basically manamu human beings refer chestam. We usually refer to the human beings. But this is a poetic language. So English is both grammatical and poetical language. We do not know how it is used in some ways. You must be quite cautious of this poetic language. Okay, it is not literal companion. It is only the thing which you regularly use. Okay, just like you say mobile phone is my companion. Again, it is a sense of poetic use. He is not literally your companion. Okay, but we only use that word for the human beings, but we can still refer it as a poetic sense. That is called as what type of word? You use one word in English when you give these non-human things human quality. Can anybody tell me the answer? You will get claps. You will be appreciated by everybody if anybody gives me the word. When non-human qualities are, when human qualities are given to non-human thing, what is it called as? You get this through, how many of you are done with nouns? How many of you are done with nouns? Nouns. Nouns class అయిపోయిన వాళ్ళు. All of you. All of you, right? Yeah, you should know this. Amma? Very good. What is that? Personification. Very good. Please clap for him. That is nothing but personification. When non-human quality is given, when human quality is given to non-human things, that is nothing but it is called as personification, and it is one of the figures of speech in English related to English literature, not grammar. Okay, next one, 98. It is dash in water content. It is wide, it is lengthy, it is rich, it is poor. If you read any health magazines, you would see this. Have you ever read health magazines? Only Swati magazines. Yeah, you use this, okay, when like watermelon or the cucumber, when they want to say there is lot of water percentage, 99% of water, then they would say it is rich in water, rich in vitamins. That comes with the third one. Next, 99. Yeah, it is rich in water content, which can help dash care of our dash fluids, which take care, look care, took care, like care. What do you need? It take care of our dash fluid loss. Yeah. Bodies, minds, hearts, healths. Bodies. Okay, we are referring to the body fluids here. So muskmelon keeps the stability of the body fluids stable. Thank you.